everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode on the RaceCraft server. It has been quite a while since I made a video. I've made about 5 or 6 videos recently that something's happened, whether it be the audio's messed up, or the video's messed up, or something with the renderings messed up. So, I've lost quite a bit of footage. So most of the stuff you'll probably see you've never seen before. Well, quick tour, let's go through, and this is the first floor of my room. As you know, I've done a 3-story, as everyone else has pretty much just done a 1-story. Yep, I made a little cutout for my room here. Made an ender chest. This is my most recent thing. The cool thing about ender chests are, if you open an ender chest or place an ender chest and put stuff in it, other people on the server, if they walk up and open it, it's an empty chest to them, unless they have something in an ender chest. So I placed this one here, and inside there's a spare if I decide to place it somewhere else, if we move, make new houses or something. But if you go across here, Lindsay made an ender chest. And if you open hers, I won't be able to see anything she's placed in it, but I can see everything that I've placed in it. So, I go over here, and it's the exact same stuff that I placed in it. So, I keep important things here. I do see a few notes around the room. Made fresh-baked cookies, don't eat everyone else's. That's a reference to another video. Pretty sure it was the first one I did, so it would have been seen. But I got a little hungry while I was recording, and went in and ate a few bites of people's cake. Didn't think anything of it. Apparently she didn't like it too much since she made the cakes. But she's got cookies in here. Let's take a couple of those. Wanted to make an ender chest, didn't want to lose my 25 levels, bought a blaze powder from you. Bought a oh! Okay. Cool, so we have a diamond, and another chest. And there we go. We'll just break these, get them out of here too. I'll leave that there. Okay, if you see what I've got in my hand, a couple potions. That's pretty much what I wanted to do in this recording, is talk about potions and things. Let's just finish this real quick. If we go down here to the second floor, I've made my chest room, all my chests and stuff. This is my favorite part, of course, the carpet. Jolo! Yeah. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then you come down to my third layer, where you can clearly hear the fire going. This is my potion room. I've got an infinite source of water here. If you do 4 blocks of water and fill each block with water, it becomes like a renewable source. If you take a block here, it'll fill back in. So if these run out, the cauldrons, if they run out, or I could just walk straight over here and fill these up. Just grab a bottle and right-click it, and it puts water in it. Then you put it into these, and you get water bottles. That's what this is. You put it in here, and then you can put things in the top, and it will make brews, and you brew things. This is my nether wart. This is the basis for a great many of the potions in the game. I just took soul sand from the nether and placed some nether wart on it that I got from the nether. You place some, and then it grows big, and then you break it, and you get 3, maybe 4 from each one. Then you plant it back, and you've got a couple spare. We're gonna need some of that. So you see here, I've got brewing materials. This is a lot of the stuff that you'll make potions and things out of. We'll get into that in a minute. Empty potion bottles, just a whole lot of water bottles, and here's the water buckets that I was using for filling these up and filling that. Not really necessary anymore, but I'll leave them there. That way I know where to find them. And this is the finished potions, and I've made quite a bit already. There's a splash potion of healing, the potion of invisibility. That one is extremely fun when you know how to do. Potion of swiftness. You see it says when applied, it gives you plus 20% speed. Potion of night vision. I haven't used that one yet. I've got one. No, that's the water breathing. I'm going to take a night vision, see what happens. And then splash potion of water breathing, and then a potion of water breathing. Splash potions, there's normal potions where, let's see if it's nighttime or if there's a dark place we can go and see what this does. Anyway, normal potion bottles like this, you just right click and you'll drink it. See, he starts to drink. I don't want to drink it just yet. It is nighttime, sweet. Also, quite a few things changed here. We've started a castle design, some horses roped up, and some of the diamond armor for the horses that, some of which I found. I'm not quite sure what this potion does, but you can see it's dark outside, though it's becoming daytime. Let's go ahead and drink and see what happens. Oh! Okay. I don't know why that's changing color, but okay. So, even though it's nighttime, you pretty much see everything as day. That's amazing and very useful, actually. So you have potions like that you just right-click and drink. Then there's what's called splash potions, where you right-click and it throws it, and then the vial or bottle will break, so you don't get the bottle back with splash potions. But you see, you just find a water... Oh, don't fall in the water source, but you can just drink the water for whatever reason. Not sure what you'd want to do with that, but... and then you right-click, and then if you see here, if you open your inventory, you see right here it says night vision, and then how much time is remaining. Yeah, you see it's still a little bit nighttime, but I'm seeing everything as if it were day. There's the cone in the distance. Yeah, I'm not even sure if I talked about that. I don't know why I do that. I hit... Okay, here's our cocoa bean source here. We built the wall to keep things out because just walking to anything got to be quite a hassle with zombies. And I do like the fact that when... Oh, speak of the devil. Is there a way for me to get back up? Let's just take it out. It is nighttime still, though, I think. Oh, there's a door right here. Convenient. Yeah, like I said, I lost a lot of recordings. Just decided to do a little cone here. If you follow Cone Dodger 240's channel, he has seen it and had no idea what it was. So he spent a few minutes digging inside and trying to figure out if it was some sort of prank or joke or something, but no, it's just a cone and his name, or the letters for his name. Okay, so that's how normal potions work. Then, like I said, there's the splash potion. You right-click, it explodes, and everything in the explosion area gets the effects of whatever it is. There's different potions, of course, and you can turn anything into a splash potion, pretty much. This one is a potion of healing. I have plenty, so I don't mind wasting one. But, let's say... I don't think I have any fire that I can immediately... Okay. So here, you see I'm taking some damage from the fire, and my health is going down, still going down, and that's bothering me there. So I'm getting close to death. If I right click and throw this, you see I got some health back. It wasn't a whole lot. Ooh, it's getting a little close. Alright, we're gonna make some. You see it gives some when you, if you're in the area. Now this will work for multiple people, so if you're planning big long caving trips or something, instead of just bringing food and what in the that was if you right click food with the cauldron, it'll that's weird. Just okay. No explanation for that. Yes, that's what I was doing. I don't like this block being open because that's Uncle's room. Uncle, the new guy on the server. Yeah, like I said, it works for anyone in the area. Oh, okay, that's what I did. Works for anyone in the area. So if you have a big caving group going somewhere and you all encounter a skeleton that just whoops your tail, just pull out the splash potion, get in a little group, throw it, and everyone gains whatever health regenerates from that, or swiftness, or the night vision like you saw. So let's start making some now. First we need nether wart. I'm just gonna grab one of all these and show you what kind of stuff you can make. Let me just fill my inventory with a bit of stuff here. Oh, redstone. Duh. Glowstone works with things too and makes different items, or I think it like downgrades, or I'm not quite sure. I'm still learning. As I say, the reason for getting into this is because Cone Dodger, 240, and Lindsay and Dux, they can all just quote the craziest stats from the game. Like, Dux knows exactly how long the day-night cycle is. Brandon knows, like, hit points and things like that, and it's just, there's so much going on. And Lindsay has, like, something that she found online that you put in what enchantment you want, and it'll give you, based on the level you choose, your chances of getting whatever enchantment you're looking for. I'm just a very casual player. I just like to play the game, get some stones, get some minerals, get some ore, get some stuff, make armor, weapons, and then build things, and then I usually get bored and move on. So since we're doing a server and I'm gonna have to stay interested in the game for longer, I will start learning a few things. Potions are pretty fun. That's what I'm getting into now. It's really fun to play with some of it. But right now, let's just do this. So basically, you take a nether wart. You can take a few different things and make different items. Minecraft has its own Wikipedia type thing where you can look up brewing, and it'll give you recipes for every potion and things like that. I've got that in my other screen down here. Well, you can't see it, but in my other screen. So then it makes awkward potion, no effects. You see the difference between water bottle. If you drink it, nothing happens. It just becomes an empty glass bottle. I've got 2 water bottles. Okay, we'll put them here for now. Yeah, so you have that, and then if you add something to it, like a spider eye, or a glistering melon, a golden carrot, puffer fish, sugar, fermented spice, these things right here, some of you are base brews. You put it in and it makes something. Redstone will I'm trying to think of the term. It'll amplify. You see Potion of Poison, it's poison for 45 seconds. If you take redstone and brew it with redstone, it goes from a potion of poison of 45 seconds to potion of poisoning for 2 minutes. So then if you were to drink this, you'd be poisoned for 2 minutes. Then, if you add gunpowder, which is interesting, you make splash potions. So instead of this being just a normal potion of poisoning for 2 minutes, it will take a little bit of the duration away, I believe. Because you see here, I've got my water breathing for 2 minutes 15 seconds, the splash potion. Night vision, it's 3 minutes. But again, this comes down to, you know, if you want more than one person to have it, it's useful to make it a splash potion. See how it's a splash potion now. And if I were to throw it and someone were over there, they'd be hit by it. See if I say I'm hit with it now. Let me get a few of these for safety's sake, just so I don't have to die and come back. If you drink milk, you will get I don't have any down here. Oh well. Just keep throwing a couple of these. No biggie. I forgot what I was saying. There we go. Anyway, so that's how the poison stuff and like that works. Let's see. We'll move on to this one. Again, we start with another wort to change it to an awkward potion. Fermented spider eyes. Sort of with these things here where it's more of a modifier than a creation. A fermented spider eye will another term I can't think of. It'll alter negatively the... Alright, let's... Which one is it? I love it. Okay. So if you take a golden carrot to some awkward potion and let it brew, it will make the night vision... where's it at? The night vision that I had, where it's nighttime and everything, just you look like it's daytime. I'll take these and fill this back up. Go ahead and put another one in there. We'll skip a little time. Okay, so now I have a potion of night vision. I already have some in the chest over there. So now we're going to take a fermented spider eye and brew it in there. And that's going to change it. The only problem is this stuff takes time and you have to talk over it. It takes forever. Yeah, so I have this, and I just thought the nether brick for the ground, since it's basement floor, and it's sort of what Cone Dodger's going with for the monument. If you haven't looked at any of the monument builds, it looks like it's coming along pretty nicely. I could go help. I probably will eventually, though I'm pretty sure I'm just going to be more of a hindrance than anything else. Okay, so we put the fermented spider eye in there, and that changed it from a potion of night vision to a potion of invisibility, which is my favorite. I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, so it's invisibility for 3 minutes. Now, if we were to add the redstone, which amplifies the effects, it's going to go from 3 minutes to, I believe, 8 minutes. Just cook that. Also, another one, the pufferfish is how you get the, there it is, the water breathing potion. And that just lets you breathe underwater without, I'll take one of those. Instead of brewing that, we'll just look at it. The glistering melon is how you make, we'll just get a few going here. The glistering melon is how you make the health potions. If you make it normally, it'll give you a certain amount of hearts. If you add redstone to it, it will give you, it'll change it from a health potion to health 2, I think it's called, and it just gives you extra. Yes, so it goes to 8 minutes for the invisibility. I do want to play around with this. I'm going to put the rest in here, though. You have to look very closely at what you're doing here. Swiftness is if you add sugar, you get a potion of swiftness. Let's start cooking one of those up as well. Alright, so we've got our awkward potion here, ready for something. So if we put our sugar in there, awkward potion here. Yes, so the glistering melon, if you add that to the awkward potion, we'll let this sugar finish up. Let's see, which one? Water breathing, invisibility. Yes, this is the one that I really enjoy, because there are other people on the server, and they are on a lot. You see Dux' list is being on right now. Not sure where he's at. He's normally like to hide in a corner and see if I can find name tags. No, I don't see him anywhere. But if I did, it would be very interesting, because... Okay, so let's say I'm right here, and this is the Potion of Invisibility. I drink it, and if you see, there should be, at some point, white swirls appearing around me. There it is. See it? Now, if you look in here, I'm invisible. If you clear a spot on your inventory, you become less visible, and if you remove any clothing you have, it's completely... The only thing that you can be spotted by is these, the little white circles, will appear to anyone around. So, right now, I'm walking around pretty much invisible. Let's see if there's any mobs out here. I've got 8 minutes of it, so I have plenty of time. Let's see if there's something out here. Creeper, something. I'm not sure what's in here. I've never been up. Ow, that was a smart idea. To our watchtower. I'll explore it in a few minutes. I do want to record another video now that I've started. Oop! There we go again. Well, let's just look at this while we're here. So, potion of water breathing. Drink it. Now you see I've got water breathing for 3 minutes, invisibility for 6.5 left. That means when I go underwater, I can fill up my water bottles. You see I don't have any my water bar, or my air bar, the oxygen bar at the bottom, it's not filling up, or you're not losing any air. So pretty much for 2.5 more minutes, I could just stay underwater and look for more fish. That's a joke between... a joke that ducks will get. Alright. I still wanted to see if there's a mob around, since I have invisibility. Oh, of course, with something out, they might see you. For all the time... I don't know, I'm still double tapping that. If you double tap forward, it puts you into run mode. But if you just hit control, it'll do the same thing. Any other time, I would not want to find a mob. They just get in my way, or kill me, or cause an inconvenience. And now that I want to find one, there are none to be found. There were a bunch up here earlier, and there's normally a zombie or something inside. Yep. Let's just go visit. Oh! Ah! Right. So, yeah. Apparently the invisibility did not work as well as I had hoped. That might have had something to do with the fact that as soon as I broke the wool, it filled that spot in my inventory. Let's see if we can lure him outside and get him to burn. Oh, great! Perfect timing. Oh, yeah, full armor. Awesome. And my sword. I might have to put a torch inside here so stuff stops spawning. It's going to be very problematic. This takes forever. Get some critical hits in. You see, now that I've died, I've lost my invisibility and the water breathing, so the effects don't last past death. I'll beat you to death with a stake. Just damaging my armor. Oh, good lord. I think he was ever gonna die. Alright. Let me get my car here fixed. See my little guy there. Let's put some of this on, just in case. Torches. Food. And I need to put the wool back, actually. Actually, let's just break that in case I want another one. Ooh. Looks like an Enderman stole a bit out of the top there. Alright. Let's get back in here and see how the rest of our potions are doing. Nope. There we go. Just made that. Oh! And there are a ton of mobs. Is he gonna break down the door? Nope, guess not. That was a big problem. Yes, he is. That was a big problem before we put the... Oh, yeah, now we'll close it. Again, that was a big problem before we put the fence around, or the large castle wall, I guess. Is you'd get a zombie, and you'd be down here working, and you'd hear the sound of them beating the door down, so you run up and check, and they're running towards you with the door in their hand, and about 7 or 8 of them. Alright, so this one, we put the glistering melon in, and it made a potion of instant health. Now if we add a redstone to it, I might as well put this one back in there. It's not a redstone. And put a gunpowder in there. And then this is made potion of swiftness. Now if we put a redstone in that, it should change it from speed 3 minutes, perhaps speed 8 minutes. The fermented spider eye is, I think, a spider eye, thing of sugar, and a mushroom? Oh. I don't know why I did that. Ooh. Yes. That gives you a fermented spider eye, which will alter, I'm not sure what it's going to do to the splash potion of healing. Actually, let's take it out of that. I'm getting picky now. I've already got swiftness. That's swiftness of 8. So, we'll take the swiftness of 3 out. Replace it with the swiftness of 8. And then bring those back. And add the fermented spider eye to it. Now, it should make a potion of slowness, if I'm correct. Okay. Splash potion of healing, instant health. I forgot what you add to... I guess you can't. Well, there, you have 3 extra potions. I like to keep a lot of these around, because I will use them quite frequently. Let's fill some of these back up. Nope. That one's only got 2. There we go. Okay. And then you see, grab some bottles, right click it on the water and it will add that, and then we could fill that back up, minus the extra that I made for some reason. Let's just take this bucket with us. We don't need 4 buckets down here. Technically don't need 1 bucket. I'm gonna enjoy these cookies. Nom 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 nom. Like the Cookie Monster. Nom 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 nom. Yes, so now it makes a potion of slowness for 1.5 minutes. Reduces 15% of your speed. Now, if we add a redstone, it should amplify it. I'm not sure what that's going to put it to, but more than 1.5 minutes. Adjust my inventory a little bit. So nether wart's your base, gunpowder makes it a splash potion, magma cream makes a potion of fire resistance, the carrot gives you the night vision. Let's put this stuff back because we're not going to use it anymore. Put that there, save some space. wasn't that one. This one. 4 minutes. And if you see, if I were to drink this, see how slowly I'm moving? That's run speed, and that's about normal walking speed. I can only imagine what it would be on the soul sand, slow sand. Oh, like a crawl. I don't know why these separated like that. One other interesting thing is if you take, not really interesting, just want to add to this. The fun thing that I like to do is you take something like potion slowness, add gunpowder, make it a splash potion. Let's fill that up. Fill these up. We'll put it in there when this is done. Now you've made a splash potion of slowness that's 3 minutes in duration. Now we'll fill that back up. This is fun for when you have... Duck's the only one registered on. A few people on the server at one time or something, and especially if you were to use the invisibility. If you were to go invisible and take everything off, take everything out of your hand, you'd be completely invisible. Just sneak up behind someone, or even run full blast, it doesn't matter. Take out your splash potion, throw it, and then they'll get hit by it and have no clue where it came from, because you'll be invisible, so they'll be turning around looking for you. The new guy Uncle was on earlier, just up on the surface, and he said he had seen a witch and then killed it, or he shot an arrow at it and hit it, but it was a distance away. Well, I went up there with the invisibility and just was walking around him and smacking him in the back of the head. And he didn't know. Yes, did some mining and found a dungeon, and I do have 2 records. I have 13, and this is cats, I think. Yes, cat. Which is one of my favorites. I don't really like 13, that's why it's sitting in the drawer. Alright, well, I think that's going to wrap it up. I did some potion work. That's pretty much what I wanted to get done and show off a bit of the potion and a little update on the housing. As you can see, I've gone with the racetrack theme here. The curbing on a racetrack, the curbs, most tracks it's red and white. I think Spa is red and orange. Laguna Seca in California is blue and white, which I like, so I may, who knows, I may make different carpet and do a different track a week, I don't know. But you can see this room's been neglected. I've got this from when I originally made it, and the kitchen was right here, and then I added this and destroyed everything, because I don't really need all that. So, alright, well, I guess that's going to wrap this one up. I'll leave you with the amazing sounds of C418. I need to put my note blocks up. I have note blocks as well. You can right-click them and they'll, or if you can click them and they'll make a different sound based on what block is underneath. Pop that out. Oh well. Well, we'll restart the song. Alright, well, I'm going very slowly for the next 3 seconds, so by the time I sign off, it'll be done. My refrigerator. Eat that for no reason. Alright, so I showed off the potions. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I did die, so I'm still 10 ahead of Cone Dodger in the death count. Glowstone's great for lighting. Little side note there. So, alright, well, that was it. I'll probably make another episode tonight. It won't be up at the same time, so I like to record a couple at a time. Hopefully there hasn't been any problems with this recording and everything will be fine. So, alright, well, thanks for watching, and subscribe to my channel, like the videos, and then you'll know first when the next ones come out. So thanks for watching, and enjoy the next one.